Okay, today I'm taking a look at a Bluetooth keyboard. This is the box. It's called the Magic Pro Mini Bluetooth keyboard. It's a 3-in-1 Bluetooth trackball and laser pointer. This is a USB 2, by the way. If I can find that. Here we go. It's compatible with Bluetooth 2.0. And here's what you get: the keyboard, trackball. This is what you see. That's a laser. You get this cable. It's a USB Y cable, if you will. And it comes with the regular adapter for the keyboard. It goes in here, and this other adapter on the other side. Here's the Bluetooth dongle. It's very small. Now let's start with the almost forgot the manual. Not much to it. So there you have it. Let's start with the pros on this keyboard. Let me plug this in while I'm doing that. I'm just gonna use this to plug our dongle here. Okay, the pros. Let's see. Obviously, it's pretty small. Fits pretty nice on your hands. It's light. The keyboard is well laid out. So the overall design looks pretty nice. The keys are raised. They're not flat. You can actually feel each individual key. The battery is a lithium-ion rechargeable battery. It's not removable, so you have all these screws, but you can't really exchange it, so we'll see how that works out. The laser, let me turn it on here. The laser seems to work pretty well. Buttons right here. There we have it. It works. So let's see. I chose this model because it had a trackball, obviously. And then I didn't want to reach over the ones with the trackpad because they were a little longer, and I noticed people trying to type over that, and that just seemed pretty cumbersome to me. So I wanted something a little smaller, but not too small, so I could type, and I wanted a trackball. Let's see what else. It has some nice multimedia keys on top. As you can see, you just need the function key to use them. The keyboard does seem to go on sleep mode after you start using it for, I think, a few seconds, or like, I don't know, I forgot. But if you want to, in order to wake it up again, you can just press any key and it'll come back. You just gotta wait. It has a little delay on that. That's all I can think in terms of the pros here. Now let's go to the cons for this keyboard. Obviously, it doesn't have a holder for the dongle, so that's kind of a bummer. Plastic piece inside the adapter. That's the other thing I want to mention. This little piece is actually thicker than most adapters, and because of that, it's a very tight fit on any USB port in your computer or anything else you want to put it. So I was afraid to break my ports, and I just stopped using it like that, and instead I'm just using this cable to test it out. It fits okay here, but anything else is a pretty tight fit. The trackball is okay, but it's not that smooth when you actually use it, if you can hear it. It's a little, it feels like, I don't know, it's rubs on something. I mean, that's just how it is, but it's not a very smooth trackball. It does work. And feels like one of those little hard candies that you buy at the store, on those machines, and they just pop one in and that was it. I don't know. Let's see. The biggest problem on the keyboard, that would be the range. I noticed that you have to be pretty close to whatever you're using in order to use it actually. I tried moving back, and the farther you go, the worse it gets, and then eventually you just can't even do anything. That's the biggest bummer on this keyboard. Let's see. Oh, let's try something else. Let me plug it in here since I already put it on the computer. The keys are backlit, as I mentioned. Let's see if I can turn them on right now. And let's see here. Well, it's on. Let me turn off the light here. So as you can see, everything lights up, but it's not even on a couple keys here. F3, F4, it's kind of dark. Number 4 and 5 is a bit dark. Overall, it's okay, but it would be nice if everything lit up evenly. The other thing I have to mention that I'm trying to think as I go here, so bear with me. You can't get the keys to light up unless there's an actual connection to a Bluetooth, and if that's working, then it'll light up. If there's no connection to any computer or your Bluetooth, it will not come on, and I will show you that right now. Let me turn it off. I'm going to unplug it, and I'm going to try here in the dark. It's off. Let me turn it on. I gotta wait for the blue light to come off or go off. Now, function key and F1. It will not turn on, and you need 2 fingers in order to turn them on, so that's kind of a bummer too. There's no connections, even though the keyboard's on, you can't turn it on, which I guess makes sense. If you're not connected and using it, there's no point in doing that, but I just wanted to mention that. So let me plug this back, if I can find it here in the dark. And I haven't changed anything, so let me turn this back on, see if it connected, and I'll show you. Well, let me turn it off, turn it back on. Sorry about the lag, guys. I'm trying to just show you this real quick. Okay, function. There we go. So it's connected now to my computer here, but obviously I have to be about right next to it in order to make sure it works. The case is plastic, as you can see. Makes the keyboard feel a little cheap. Another thing I want to mention is I couldn't get this keyboard to connect to my SkyPad tablet. It's an Android tablet, and this key just would not connect no matter what, even though the tablet has Bluetooth. Another thing is the shift key. I can't figure out how to use that, even though if you press shift and the letter, it won't make it bigger or smaller. You have to use the caps. So that's just something else I'm still playing with. Now I'm trying to let me get something going here to give you an example of how this actually looks once you're working on it. So I'm going to move the camera up and hope I can get a better shot on the monitor. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think and do this at the same time. I know it's quite a bit to go through, but okay, so I'm connected. Well, thought I was. Let me turn this off. Okay, I'm turning back my Bluetooth. Let me see if I can get it to work. Well, that's not working, so let me turn it off. Turn it back on. The mouse pointer is right next to the E here, so I'm trying to see if I can get this to work. And no, it's on. It doesn't want to work on me. So as you see, it's one of those things. I have it on another computer, so I'm not sure if that's causing that problem, but I think I may have to pair it again. So let's go ahead and do that. Bluetooth. I'm using Ubuntu, by the way. Oh, here we go. Connect. And it's not connecting. So let's go ahead and set up a new device. Anyways, I thought I had this ready to go. Well, I did, but since I moved it to the other computer, it's been kind of iffy when you move from one to another. So I just left it on the other computer. Hadn't come back here because I just don't use it here. Okay, let's cancel this. Let's go back to Bluetooth devices. Let's see. No. Preferences. Okay, here's the keyboard. I'm going to delete it because it's not working. Alright, now I'm going to add it. Set up new device. Yes. And we're going to try. Oh, I need to press the Bluetooth key, and then it starts blinking so that you can pair it with whatever you're using it, and it came up right here. So I'm going to continue, type the number. The numbers are random. It'll just give you a different number every time you try to pair it. 379 321, enter, and as you can see, it's successful. So now I'm not sure how all you can see on the screen that I can use this. Let's go and type Yahoo here. So there you go. I can move around and do whatever I need, but as you can see, I'm right next to the keyboard. And for the home theater PC, this just didn't work. The range is just not working, especially with the computer that is behind my LCD or the TV. So that makes it even worse. Nice looking keyboard, you know. Everything seems to be there. It's a little light. And as you can see, you don't have to keep doing this. It's really comfortable to go here and type. You don't have to reach over that big space that was on here for the trackpads. And that's pretty much it. Hope that helps. And oh, the other thing is, I forgot to mention, USB 2. I couldn't find USB 3 since my computer, my home theater PC, supports USB 3.0. Excuse me, not USB. Well, yeah, USB 3.0, but I meant Bluetooth 3.0. And apparently these keyboards aren't quite there yet. I was hoping that may work a little better in terms of range. I know they use the same frequency still, but who knows? Until this stuff catches up to the Bluetooth 3.0, then we'll find out. For now, that's pretty much what you got. You got Bluetooth 2.0 and the RF keyboards, which reminds me another point. I have my old keyboard is an RF keyboard, and I was having more problems with the other keyboard just trying to connect to the home theater PC. So that was a problem with just connection. The range is a little better than that, or this one. This one connects better, but you have to be closer to whatever you're doing, which is kind of defeats the purpose. So, kind of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. Or, well, hope that helps a little bit. And in choosing a keyboard for your home theater PC. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways to try and use these things. All right, talk to you guys later.